in a minute when this thing goes. Oh, why has it done this again? There we go. Where's the button I'm after? And Ray, okay? If you just let us know whether the volumes for me or Ray are okay before we get started. There is a lot in the chat already.
Oh, Jaeger said louder.
Who needs to go louder, both of us or Ray or me?
Oh, Inferno says louder too. Oh, Nick is shouting louder. Oh, everyone's saying louder, but no one's specifying whom. I'm guessing just everybody.
Yeah, how about
Both.
now?
Okay,
I've
Nikki
turned
said both.
both of us up. I'm presuming the everyone's got the volume
Amy's gone
turned
French.
up. Yeah.
Louder. Oh no, no hiccups, please us.
Yeah, no, don't. Yeah, keep your hiccups away today.
Oh
Better.
heavens, no. Turn down Phil,
Yeah,
turn
but
up.
is that just Slugsy being Slugsy?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's probably sexy. Because he's a little. Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
we won't say what he is.
yeah,
Right, so
we
everyone's ready
love
by the
him.
looks of it. So we'll get
I think
started.
so.
So you get to see my presentation now, like I'm back at school. Yeah, that'll do, Slugsy. Yeah, so we'll start off with the best league of the year. So nominations for that are Team Taurus, obviously popular one. The Mini World Series, which is about to start up again soon. The Nexus GT, that obviously a lot of fast people took part in. The Genesis Face Off, which was a very popular one. The Real World 2000. And Godzilla Gambit. And I don't think anyone added any in on that one, did they, Ray? No.
No, there were no additional nominations for that one.
So the winners for that one, we've got our podium out. So we'll start with third place for this one. Matt Jam saying Genesis Face Off was mega. So I'm presuming that's who he voted for then. Oh, and Taurus for life though from Matt as well. So so in third place, it is the Mini World Series. That was a very popular recent one as well. In second place, we have the Godzilla Gambit, which very similar part of the Genesis was part of that, the two cars from the same manufacturers. And the winner, I'm sure everybody will be able to guess this one. And yeah, Team Taurus is the winner for that one. Probably the most popular league, thanks to Ray mostly.
Oh, shush.
Yeah.
It's thanks to people taking part,
Well, and that, yeah,
but
yeah, but they take
it is
part
a good little league.
because you run it well. That's why.
I try. I try my best.
So I think most would have guessed Taurus for that one, to be honest. Oh, we got trophy emotes. It's a good idea. Maybe we should get the trophies out for the winner.
Maybe we
So
should. Oh
moving
no,
on.
not those trophies.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, no, definitely not them trophies. Keep it PG, Ray.
Oh,
So we'll move on to the nominations for the best one-off event. So again, similar to leagues, these were the events that we won that were just obviously one-off races, like team versus teams, things like that we organised. So we have the 1.5 hours of Le Mans in the rain, which I think there's a stream on that one. I believe we streamed that one, didn't we, Ray? I remember, sure, that was the one where
yes.
people were flying off all over the place when the conditions were changing. No, it's definitely not that, Slugsy. We had the team versus team against AHR, which was a very close battle with them. The Balls to Cancer charity race, where we raised a lot of money, and obviously it was an exciting race as well. Then we have the Group 3 versus the Radicals, 2 hours of Spa that we did, which again, there was some great racing in that. And then we have the team versus team against ART, which again was a very good tight battle. And I think we only had 5 nominations for that one. And no one added any in for that either. So we'll move on to see who the winners are then. So again, we'll get our podium out for the top 3. So in third place, we have the team versus team against ART. So a lot of people enjoyed that one. Little Nicky saying mega that Balls to Cancer race, which it was. So in second place, we have the team versus team again, but this time against AHR. as you said, probably one of the closest team versus teams we've ever had. And
Absolutely incredible.
yeah, it really was. And for the winners, Nikki might be happy about this. It's the Balls to Cancer charity race, which again I think's no surprise. We did really well with that. We're raising money, but also the racing was unbelievable with some very, very fast guys in. And you know it's
We were so lucky
yeah,
to get Digit involved and everyone
yeah.
across the community for
Well, that's
that.
the one. Yeah, we also had Digit obviously streamed that as well. So big shout out to him helping us make that a great event. So that one truly deserves to be the winner. Hopefully, we can do another one of them this year and maybe make it even better, which will be hard to do.
It will be hard to top that.
So our next category is the best team meetup moment of the year. So our nominations for that are Davin's drunk dancing at Hull, which a lot of you would have seen posted in the Discord, because I may have captured a video of that moment. Then we had,
Definitely video evidence of that.
yeah, and Slugsy could have been in there with him, to be honest, joining in. Henry travelling all the way from the USA to take part in one of our meetups at Oswestry. Then we have karting in the rain at Oswestry, which was, any of those that were there will tell you, was very, very fun, and where I may have gone straight off into a muddy puddle at turn 2 on the first lap, but we
Phil,
don't have to talk about
Phil,
that.
Phil, we
Yeah.
have to address the fact that your words were the first person to crash buys the first round. Phil proceeds to crash immediately. Lap one,
Well,
straight into the toll.
technically it was the outlap. But I was being nice. I didn't want anyone else to have to pay for drinks, so I was being nice.
Oh, sure,
And
sure.
I
Okay.
also I did buy the first round as well. I want that made clear. I was stood by my word. And then our next nomination for that was the shouty waitress in Yates's at Hull. Slugsy will remember her. I think he's still got her number somewhere.
He nearly killed her. No, she nearly killed
She
him, I
nearly
think.
killed
Every
him,
time she
yeah.
walked in, he had a heart attack.
Yeah, see, Slugsy's definitely still got her number. And then we've got
100%.
Slugsy's fragility in the morning after Hull, because he may have had one or two too many.
He was in
No,
a bad
Baz,
way. He was in a
she
bad
was
way.
not drunk. She was just very angry at other members of staff
I think she
and
was
wasn't
angry
very
at
good at
life.
hiding it.
She was, yeah, very angry at life, that woman.
Yeah, definitely. And then the last nomination we had was Drunk Wabbit, where was it Josh Ray that asked him what kind of tree is that when you were walking home drunk?
Yeah,
Yeah, and
we
he
were
wrote,
strolling home drunk. Josh pointed to a tree and tested Naomi's knowledge in his profession of which tree is this. And the response was a big one.
so,
And then he proceeded to relieve himself in the street.
well, he was drunk. Wasn't that where he was walking home in the middle of the road all the way back?
Yes. Yeah.
So,
Difficult to control that man when
yeah,
he's had a beverage.
definitely. So anyone that's not been on a team meet, definitely come to one if you want to see a drunk wabbit trying to walk home. So we had two added to this though. There was one hard to say as wasn't there, so fair dues, someone not wanting to vote when they weren't part of it. And we also had uh, Josh proposing. You remembered that
Yes,
moment,
Josh's
didn't you? I wasn't
proposal.
there. Well, I was at the team
Yes.
meet, but I wasn't there at the moment where he did it.
No, a very, very attractive young lady was offering shots on a tray. And her and Josh had a moment, sparks flew. He got down on one knee. She said yes. The rest, they say, is history.
But she definitely wasn't too old for him.
She didn't look like she had a hard
Yeah,
life.
yeah. She definitely didn't look like she grew up on a council estate, which some of you all know what that means. Yep, definitely
Oh dear.
Slugsy.
I do think he said he found her on Instagram though and realised she had a prior engagement to another gentleman. So
Oh, so that's what killed it
unfortunately,
off.
there are no
So,
wedding bells coming
so
anytime soon,
he's
I'm afraid.
unlucky in
Sorry.
love.
Yeah, no
So,
one needs to buy a hat just yet.
yeah. So we'll go on to the winners for that. So in third place, we had Deering's Drunk Dancing at Hull. So I'm sure we'll be able to find the video and repost that to some people if they want to see it again. I'm sure Deering won't mind, will he? In second, oh no, this was the one where we had a joint first place for this.
Oh, we had a
So we've got
tie.
two people in first place for this one. So for the joint first place, we have it's Drunk Rabbit. What kind of tree is that? A big one. And Henry travelling all the way from the USA to be part of the team event as well. So congratulations to Wabbit and Henry for that one. I don't know if that counts as a congratulations on that one.
Yeah,
Definitely,
definitely.
definitely for Henry. I don't know if Rabbit will want a congratulations.
I'm proud of them. Even Naomi.
Yeah, but definitely recommend the team meets to any of the new guys if you get a chance to go when we do one.
Can we can I just say, while we're talking about Henry, news
Yes.
just in, he is completing his PhD this year in the summer and he will be a fully qualified doctor.
Wow.
So congratulations
Yeah,
to Henry
congratulations on that,
for
Henry.
slogging it out and achieving everything he's worked really hard for the past few years.
He can definitely have a glass of Prosecco for that, I imagine. I don't think he can have
Just
much
one
more from a
though.
glass from when we met him.
Just one.
So, moving on to the next category then, we've got funniest moment of the year. So, the nominations for this one were King Gears hitting the invisible wall at Tokyo in the Godzilla Gambit fairly recently, which I think a lot of us that were in the race enjoyed when he come to a standstill and was then facing the wrong way on the track out of nowhere. Then we've got every RA driver crashing at the Death Chicken in Dragon Trail Seaside in the RA versus the Academy team versus team that we did, the inter-house one. Again, that's the show. Well, someone will have a clip somewhere that I imagine, but that was streamed, so that can be watched as one after the
I
other.
have
Every
watched it
single
back.
RA driver proceeded to crash into the death chicane, one behind the other, and when it was the academy guys' turn to qualify, not one of them hit the death chicane on the first lap. So shows you who had the quality on that night. It was the academy, not the main guys. Then we've got the YouTube subtitles error, where it does not like me for some reason, does not understand my accent. Welcome to Race Asylum is definitely what I always say, but for some reason YouTube thinks it's welcome to Racist Island. Then we've got any moment from a fun lobby, which obviously a lot of people took part in the recent ones over Christmas that Ray and Kingy has put on. Yeah, everyone liking the Racist Island one, which is not a good thing, I don't think.
It's not our finest moment
Yeah.
as a team.
But I just want to make it clear that is definitely not what I said. So then we've got Kaza referencing, I'll let Ray do this one, the golfing term by calling it what, Ray?
I need Snugsy or Nick for this.
Well, you're definitely better than me.
Oh, I'm sorry. He called it an albatross.
Albatross. So,
It's slavery.
hence Kaz's
Idiot.
change of name in the Discord at one point. Has it even changed back, or
It's
is it?
still it's
It's still
no,
down as
he's
that. Yeah,
still
yeah.
albatross.
So that explains if anyone wonders why Kaz's name has been changed. And then finally we have Rockzilla's flying overtake in the Bavarian brawl, which again you witnessed, didn't you, Ray? With was it a lag
Poor Larry
issue
Bird.
meant that he went
It
flying
was
over
it
the
was
top of people?
typical Josh fashion. He was about to disconnect and he just flew over the top of Larry Bird. And yeah, and then disappeared. Gone.
Yeah. So Rockzilla's impression of a 747. Yeah. Larry, best overtake I've seen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Being having someone go over the top of you.
Oh, ludicrous.
So the podium out for that one then. So in third place we have Kaza Albatross, man.
Albatross.
So congratulations to Kaza there. Again, another one that I don't know whether he'll want. Congratulations on that or not.
He's not going to live that
Yeah.
down.
Well, he's not now. He's just got third place for it. And in second
I'll make him a
place,
certificate.
we have all the R8 drivers, one after the other, crashing into the Death Chicken Dragon Trail. Which again, I'm sure none of them really want congratulating on that. But it was quite a
Hey, but
feat for
when this is,
every single one of them to be able to do it.
and say if everyone's finished here, if you just pop back onto the channel, it is still available for your viewing pleasure.
Yeah, there is a stream for it, the Interhouse Team versus Team, something like that it was called. I can't remember exactly what we called it, but it'll be easy to find. Oh, and Paul's here, so Paul's coming to
Oh, boss man,
congratulate
hey.
the winner of this one. And of course, the winner is the YouTube subtitles error, which I don't really want to be involved in this. Welcome to Race Asylum is 100% what I said. So,
I still, yeah.
congratulations to YouTube and not to me.
Yes, Phil.
Again, yet another winner that doesn't want to win. Hopefully later on the winners will be excited about winning.
So proud of you.
But again, that's another one I wasn't that surprised that that moment won. Even though
No,
I
it
tried
was,
to make the voting go a different way.
can't manipulate
Yeah,
it.
I've not got the powers of Donald Trump to manipulate it that well.
You haven't got the hair either, darling.
No, definitely not. So, Streamer of the Year is our next one. So, the nominations for this Nikki, who obviously streams a lot. Ost, who's obviously started streaming a lot this year and doing quite well. Jaeger, who obviously everyone knows for streaming all sorts of events, not just for us, but for CLR as well. And also for some of the endurance leagues, he did some streaming, didn't he? He did
Yeah,
the
he
streaming
does
for the recent one,
streaming
didn't
for
he?
ERF, IRO.
IRO, that was it,
He
wasn't it? The
also
recent one that he did. So
he's done stuff for End Station Gaming. Obviously, yeah, CLR, us. He gets around our Jaeger
he
in the best
definitely
way
does.
possible.
And then our third German, so this is the German competition. This here we've got Hansa, who obviously streams a lot of the races that he takes part in. Then we have Dens also. And the last person, I don't know who that is, but they were alright early on in the year.
Who's that, Phil?
I don't know.
Oh,
I've never seen that name before.
That would be you.
Yeah. So the podium out for that one. So in third place we have. Oh, it's me. Well done, me.
Well done,
Yeah.
Phil.
But this is where it matters who's going to get second and first. Because this was a very close run one, this
It was
all the
really,
way.
really
Very,
tight
very
all the
close.
way.
So in second place we have Little Nicky. So obviously started streaming the team tours recently to do comms as well. But obviously streams a lot of his races. Does streams dailies as well, Nicky, doesn't he?
Yeah, streams
So
his
yeah,
dailies, streams his league races. So animated, and we've had some amazing costumes from him this year.
yeah. See, so
And his helmet, he wore his helmet.
oh yes, he did, didn't he? For one,
Did,
and
yeah, very
it,
attractive.
what was it he wore for Halloween? I'm sure that he dressed up for Halloween, didn't he? On his
He
stream, he
did
did
dress
then.
up for Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we had a plethora of wigs and other attire going on, and we had him dressed up as an alien from Toy Story.
yeah, and some great driving in them streams as well. And then
I mean, yeah, that too.
yeah. Well, the winner of Streamer of the Year, the first person that might want congratulations, is Jaeger. And that's not that much of a surprise, but this was a very close run thing. But Jaeger takes the victory there for all the streams he does. So everyone get the trophies out for Jaeger. And I mean, the emotes. Do they call them
Everybody
emotes?
start emojis. I don't know, but everyone
Emojis.
needs to start singing Barbie Girl in the YouTube chat because that was Jaeger's absolute crowning moment. The epitome of his streaming career was singing I'm a Barbie Girl live on stream in the middle of a 24-hour race at Nürburgring.
Oh, was that in the ERF 24 hour that he did that?
That was the
Yeah.
RF 24-hour, and there is a clip. If you ask Nick very nicely, we can get that
Well,
circulating
I'm sure
around
that can
again.
get posted in the staff room again. I'm sure Jaeger won't care about that. So well done for Jaeger for that one. Yeah, Jaeger saying he knew it was good for something. That's why he bought it out. He knew it'd win him Streamer of the Year that moment. That's the reason he did it, and it's paid
He's
off.
going to have to dig deep for this year.
Yeah, I was going to say he's going to have to go above and beyond now. He's got a title to hold on to.
I feel like we need a song and a dance.
Yeah. That might be pushing it a bit far. So
Never.
next category we have is best performance of the year. So this was for the moment that we thought where someone in a one-off race had a really good race and really did well in a certain race. So the nominations for this were a fairly recent one was Evo in the IRO 12 Hours of Nürburgring, making up for Nick's mistake, wasn't it, Ray?
Yeah,
Not that
well, I
Nick will want
say
to know about that, but he'll be glad that
he was
Evo did the
definitely
performance for him.
Evo definitely had to claw some claw some positions back and some time
Yeah.
back, and he absolutely drove his socks off
And I'm sure Nick will claim that he
on.
just wanted to put the pressure on and so he could prove himself.
He just wanted to make it challenging for
Yeah,
everyone else.
yeah, that was it.
But Evo more than proved his worth in that. Absolutely outstanding.
And then next up we had Clarkey in the ERF 24 Hours of Nürburgring. And was that the one where he was basically, I don't think he made a single error throughout the entire,
Literally
like every stint
the
that he
only
did?
person
Yeah,
he did not put a single toe wrong. No spins, no offs, just no errors at all.
yeah.
Completely
And that was
flawless,
in
all of his
every stint,
stints.
not just in one stint. That was
Every
in
single
every
stint,
stint that he
every
did as
single
well.
stint, flawless and fast. Just
Well, the fast,
phenomenal.
we know about the fast bit, but it's the being fast and not making a
It was
mistake,
the flawless.
as Nick
Yeah,
will tell
it
you.
was absolutely. It was just the biggest joy to watch him do it. It absolutely outstanding.
And then in the same race, the next nomination was Ost for his efforts in the same race. Obviously, that was a second team that we had in that Ost was in, wasn't it? In that one, I believe. Did we have three teams
Yeah.
in that one as
No,
well?
It was
Or was
Ost was in the same team as Clarkey.
Austin Clarkey's
Yeah,
team for that one?
Ost, Clarkey, King Ears, and Nick ran together as a team, and as a team, obviously they were superb. Um, on the whole, but yeah, both of them two absolutely standout performances. Clarkey, like I said, completely flawless, and Ost just drove his heart out and gave it his all, even when times
Well, and he
got
was also with
so
some
tough when he
very
was
quick drivers
stuck.
in his team, so he would have had pressure on to
Yeah,
perform as well.
he got stuck out halfway through in the rain, but he soldiered on and brought it back. He just, yeah, amazing.
Yep. And then our next nomination for that one then was King Gears in the RA versus AHR race, the race at Spa, which was the one where he had, was it a full, well, he had 2 laps left with Gecko and, who was do you remember who the
Tank
AHR,
Bro.
who was it, sorry?
It was Tank Bro.
Tank Bro
It was Tank
behind him.
Bro.
And he managed to let Gecko by and then fend off Tank Bro for a full lap with, as we all know what King is like on tyres, with absolutely zero tyres left whatsoever for the entire lap. And that was after managing to let Gecko through safely as well and then still defend that position all the way round a track like Spa as well.
Yeah,
Then
it
we've
was.
got, oh, sorry, go on, mate.
I was just going to say it was. I watched that back recently, and it was. Yeah, it was quite something to witness that.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
how he didn't die.
And then we have Stinky Pete and Harlock in season 7, which was the most recent one before the new one just started of Team Taurus. They won that, didn't they? Their team, I believe. Was it their team that won that one?
They came
Was it
second.
second they
They
came?
came second. But those two were just. I mean, Harlock himself was untouchable as an individual. In that, I don't know where that came from, but yeah, completely untouchable.
Well,
And
and Stinky Pete on the
Stinky
pad
Pete.
shows us
I can't.
how it's done.
I can't call him that. It's Gov. It's always Gov. It's gonna be Gov. It's always gonna be Gov. But them two just, yeah, just as a team, just started strong right out the gate and just, yeah, powered right through. It was a great performance from the pair of them.
And then our final nomination for that one was Gecko, winning season 2 of TOR, the tune-in league that TOR run, that a few of our guys take part in. And obviously the likes of Philo in that, so some very fast tuning drivers take part in that league. So fantastic achievement from Gecko winning that one.
Not surprising. Yeah,
Yeah, he's capable of it, but again,
great.
very tough field that
So
one.
capable.
Yeah,
Yeah, held
and
his own
yeah, there
completely.
was no other moments added on to that one by anyone. So we'll go on to the winners for that one. Get the podium back out. So in third place, we have it is King Gears driving on his rims at Spa while holding off an incredibly fast Tank Bro and managing to let Gecko safely past at the same time. So congratulations to King Gears there for a third place on that one. Oh look, King Gears is very happy about coming third there. He wanted first place really. And
Running for
then
the win.
in second place for that one, we have Evo in the 12 Hours of Nürburgring recently, saving Nick's neck, bringing the team home for the win. Because he did run the last stint as well,
Well,
Evo, didn't he?
he did, and
Yeah.
yeah, just sublime.
Yeah, so congratulations to Evo there on a second place. But that leaves, I wonder who's going to have won this one now then, because that definitely would have been a contender to win. Recently fresh on everyone's minds. But the winner is, it's Clarkey for his unbelievable drive in the ERF 24 Hours of Nürburgring. His flawless display has got him the win in that one. So congratulations to Clarkey there. So now
So well deserved.
he's got something to prove for next year now. He's got to put another performance in like that to win again.
Absolutely, yeah. It was, if anyone gets the opportunity to watch any of those back, just worth it, because he is the perfect example of the perfect race, I guess. All of his stints.
Yeah, and he is unstoppable at that track, obviously, as we all know. But to do it
Oh
over
God, yeah.
multiple stints in a 24-hour race is something else as well, though.
On minimal sleep, it
Yeah,
was, yeah, just superb.
so well done, Clarkey, for that one. So our next award is the most active team member of the year. So we included that for being active in the Discord, active in streams, whether it be, streams here on the Race Asylum channel, or whether it was streams on other people's, just being active and chatting and different things. So
All in the community
yeah,
and
just over other people's Discords as well and all sorts like that. So our nominations for this one are Asylum Racer, so Steve, as everyone knows, Steve that does a lot of the liveries for people. Then we had Baz, who everyone knows likes a good chat, always in a chat is Baz. Then we have Henry, because Henry again likes to come into a lot of different YouTube chats. You see him around representing RA a lot.
very
Then
supportive in streams.
yes, very. And then we've
Is our
got
Henry.
Mackie as well, who obviously is around in all sorts of places. You don't always see him, but when you do, he's always representing RA well. Then we have Little Nicky as well, who's always around in the Discord answering questions and everything like that. And finally, we have Bad Dog as well, who's always very helpful to people in the Discord. Normally one of the first people to welcome anyone new, or you always notice him very early on having welcomed people new.
Always pops up when technical questions are asked about
Yeah,
equipment and things as well. Very
yeah.
knowledgeable
So always
regarding that
very
too.
helpful. And did we have any?
We did have additional
Oh, this
nominees. Have you found them?
did we? Oh,
Yes, we
yes.
had King
We had
Ears.
Ray and King Ears on that one. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one then. Yeah, so we had Ray and King Ears also voted down. Obviously, everyone knows Ray's active. And King Ears, yeah, sometimes. It depends what mood he's in.
He's active in the game. I
Yeah,
guess
oh,
people
definitely active in the
maybe
seeing
nominated him for that.
time trial times, for the qualifyings. So our winners for that one then, get the podium back out. If Paul wins, I riot, says Gaz. Well, he's not been nominated yet, Gaz, so. And in third place, we have Bad Dog. So congratulations to Bad Dog there. Hopefully, he keeps staying active. Oh, and I think there he's
Get
questioning
it,
you, calling
Gandhi.
him knowledgeable there, Ray.
He is knowledgeable, our
Yeah, but I think
Gandhi.
he's questioning it.
Wealth of knowledge. He can question it all he
Yeah,
likes. I get the
I
final
agree
say.
with you. And in second place for that one, I'm not going to argue. Second place is Baz. So Baz taking second place there. So congratulations to
Well done,
Baz.
Jazzy
He'll
Bazzy.
now have a nice moan that he didn't win.
Oh God! Everyone avoid the
Yeah,
staff room.
yeah. So if you didn't vote for Baz, be careful. He might have a moan at you later on if he finds out. So well done there to Baz. But the winner, let's see who the winner is for this one. Most active team member, and it's Little Nicky. So congratulations to Little Nicky there. Active, always on the time trial lists, always in the Discord, streams. So you see Nicky around a lot. So I think that's why Nicky's won the votes there.
Well deserved.
Yes,
Such
definitely.
a.
I think anyone out
I
of that
would
one really
definitely.
could have won it. There was a lot
Yeah.
of people that deserve it in that one.
He is a pillar of our community, is our Nicky,
He
our
definitely
little
is.
Welsh dragon.
So our next category now then is the most helpful team member of the year. So again, similar to active, but this is for people that help, but in any sorts of ways, whether it be helping out the community or whether it be helping members of the community with the driving and literally helping with anything at all. So our nominations for this one were King Ears, who obviously helps a lot of his Taurus teammates. Wabbit, who again is always, if Wabbit's ever around and you're in a lobby, is always willing to help, and also in the Discord is willing to answer questions as well.
Even at a detriment to himself, sometimes he will
Yes,
stop what he's
definitely,
doing to help somebody else, and it's so selfless. It's wonderful.
and
Such
then
a kind person.
definitely kind of sober than he is drunk though, but very amusing when he's drunk, as we found out earlier on. And then next we have Ost, who obviously Ost is always very helpful around the Discord, helping with the time trial and the circuit experience time trial that we do. If anyone ever takes part in them, puts a lot of work into them, does Ost, so very helpful with that. Then we've got Ray, and obviously everyone knows how helpful Ray is with everything. Similar to me being in the other one
Right.
before, I don't think Ray wanted to be in this nomination, but we
No,
can't not have Ray in
absolutely
most
not.
helpful.
Jesus.
Then we have Josh Rockzilla, because again, Josh can be very helpful for teammates in Taurus when he's been with different people, and also willing to
If he
help
doesn't
out.
disconnect.
Well, yeah, he's helpful in the practice. He just then disconnects in the race, which isn't very helpful.
Oh, Lord love
And then
him.
our final nomination for that was JP. Again, another obvious one. JP doing all the liveries and always willing. If he's around and on, he'll always grab you a livery. If if you see him on, see him around, and you just ask him, he'll definitely jump on and change the number for you to get you a livery. So, and was there any? Yes, there was another one put down by someone. Slugsy and Bad Dog being first teammates. So you said you reckon you knew who that was, didn't you, Ray? That must have put that.
I have a feeling it Slugsy put that in.
Slugs. Well, why would he put himself?
Because it's Slugsy.
Well, yeah, good point. It is Slugsy. I was wondering if it was
Yeah.
whoever was Slugsy and Bad Dog's teammate in a Team Taurus. Maybe it's
Yeah.
saying they both helped out in Team Taurus. So,
No, I definitely think that was Slugsy stroking his own ego.
But yeah, that wouldn't be that shocking, as everyone probably knows. Daring saying he put it in to be helpful. Must be a mistake. Paul isn't nominated, so Gaz just trying to annoy Paul here.
I feel like he's poking the bear a little
he
there.
definitely is poking the bear. So, in third place for that, we have a joint third place. It was JP and King Ears in a joint third place for that one. So, congratulations to those two. So, any of these, because they're in the podiums, if you want to get help from them, go and ask them. They've got to help you now. And in second place, it's Wabbit takes second place for most helpful team member there. So congratulations to Wabbit on that one. Definitely deserved. But I wonder who the winner's going to be in this one. Maybe we can get a speech from them. It's Ray for the most helpful. So everyone congratulate Ray in the chat. And Ray, do you want to give a speech? Except you're
No.
no, you don't. Are you sure?
No, I don't. Yeah. Absolutely not.
Come on, Ray, you can say something.
Thank you. I don't think I'm very helpful though. I
Well,
just do what needs to be
clearly
done.
other
It's not,
people
that's not
think
help.
otherwise.
It's not
Yeah.
a help. It's just doing what people need. If people need something, then I'll do it. It's not a help.
Well, it looks like
It's
everyone
just
thinks you
doing.
deserve that one. Except Urban Fire got to be a fix. No, if it was a fix, Urban, it would have been the other way. She wouldn't have even been on it.
Oh, thanks, guys. Those comments. I might blush.
It's a good job we don't
I
have
won't cry
cameras
though.
yet.
I've just ripped a plaster off to,
Yeah, to pretend.
to make myself hurt.
And now we get to the real business that people are probably most excited for. Starting with the most improved driver of the year. So pretty obvious this one. The person who we think's improved from how they were driving towards the start of the year and how they're driving now. And we had a lot of
This was
votes
a
for this one.
Yeah, it was a really nice category or rather a tough category to
Well, it was tough. We were picking
put
just
nominations in
six,
for.
but it was tough for us to only pick six people. But that's how we were trying to do it. One, it's six for each one, and then allow people to add others in if they wanted. But it was a very tough category to only pick six of four. We could have picked 16, 60, picked everyone for this one because everyone's improved. So our nominations to start with were Wabbit, who obviously has improved a lot. Then we had Little Nicky, who everyone can see from his streams how much he's improved as a driver. Then Bad Dog, who will probably say he doesn't think he's improved, but he definitely improved, especially throughout the mid part of the year. Got very fast in the was it the Genesis League where he did really well? I think I remember.
Yeah,
So
yeah, performed really well in that. He just slowly and steadily sort of found his groove and settled into himself and his skills a lot.
yeah,
He's
definitely.
yeah, done really
Uh,
well.
then we have Dens, who again is someone that has definitely got a lot faster, but I think got more consistent as well throughout the year. Not just got faster, but got consistently faster.
Yeah.
Then we have Kaza, who everyone will think, well, he's a really fast driver, but he proved that you can always get faster because Kaza's got even
It's
faster
not
since he joined the team, and more
it's not
consistent is the
just his
main thing.
pace.
Yeah,
Exactly that. His consistency when from the mini World Series where it was a good week and then a bad week and then a good week and a bad week and it was hard to watch because he obviously everyone does it. You take it to heart and it's a little bit um crushing when it goes to
yeah, definitely.
poo. Um and then when I saw how well he performed in the Gambit, Godzilla Gambit, just incredible. Just the difference, the stark difference. The consistency was there, the pace was there, but the consistency was there, and he was just putting result after
Yeah,
result after result every week, and it was that sort of progression is a joy to
and
see.
especially showing
And
that
yeah,
even when you're fast, you can still improve as well there.
yeah, definitely.
And then our final nomination for that one was Yupe, who's obviously definitely improved on pace since joining the team, or in my opinion anyway. And he joined as an academy member, didn't
Oh,
he, Yupe?
definitely.
And is obviously one of those that's
Did.
been promoted, which quite a lot have been promoted this year, actually, haven't they?
We've seen quite a lot of promotions this year, and
Yeah.
that's why it's so nice to be able to do something like this to give everyone a bit of a pat on the back because we do notice and we are proud of everybody, but Yuppie, Mr. 110%, definitely pulled his finger out of his bum this year and
Yeah, definitely.
come on leaps and bounds.
And then we had some extras added to this one as well. So there was me, lol. Which are we guessing that's Slugsy as well? Sounds like a Slugsy answer then.
It does sound like a
but
Slugsy answer. I feel like it
yeah,
might be him.
but someone voting for themselves but not telling us who they are.
Apparently it wasn't Slugsy, it was his finger.
Oh, it was Slugsy's finger. That makes more sense. Then we had a couple of
Yeah.
people nominate Honor for that one as well, which again, well deserved. I
Yeah,
think
another guy
Honor's
who
definitely got more consistent and quicker as well since joining the team.
really noticeable in the Daytona race, IRO Daytona race.
Yep.
Absolutely drove his box off in that. Incredible
Thought you might have
improvement
been going to say
over
something
a
else
year
then.
for him.
And another one we had nominated for that was Asylum Racer. So Steve got nominated for that one as well. And again, Steve sometimes puts himself down, but he has been improving a lot, especially now that he's getting on his rig more consistently rather than switching
Yeah,
between his rig and the controller. So definitely well deserved nominations for this one. And as I said, there's a lot of others that weren't that still could have been nominated for this because there's a lot of people improved throughout the year.
yeah, definitely. There's been, as I say, it's just been a really good year for everybody on the whole. And yeah, some of those academy guys that moved up, Honor, Dens, Yuppie, it just goes to show that it can be done and it's not
Yeah,
something
sometimes
that,
if you're having a tough time, it's keep going at it because
yeah,
definitely improvements to be made and can be made. So get our podium out for this one now then. So most improved driver of the year. So in third place we have Kaza. So Kaza taking third. So showing that the just because you're quick doesn't mean you can't improve. You can still either get quicker, get more consistent, or race to race at different tracks get better. So you can still improve even if you're already quick. So well done to Kaza there. So in second place then we have it's Yuppie. So a great improvement this year from Yuppie. So well deserved second place there. So well done to Yuppie on that one. So everyone congratulate Yuppie on that one. And we'll just hold up on the winner for a little bit of suspense.
mm,
Because I don't think you
get them
could
all in
guess the
10
winner in this
pickets.
one. Because I definitely think anyone could have got top three in this one. I think so.
Yeah,
Definitely not an easy one to predict. But here we go. The winner is Little Nicky. So is that the second thing Little Nicky's won then here?
yeah. He's had a
So
good
Little
night tonight,
Nicky
our Mickey.
flying this year. So another win for Little Nicky there. So a big congratulations for Little Nicky. And a second place as well earlier on. So the aim for next
He's
year
had a
for
good year.
everyone is to stop Nicky from winning everything. Nicky's the man to beat by the looks of it.
The little Welsh dragon.
Yeah,
Who'd have thought it?
absolutely flat. Didn't expect that, or you definitely deserve it, Nicky.
Yeah, definitely deserve it. It's such an improvement this year. Just,
And
yeah,
again,
amazing watching some of this.
so sometimes back earlier in the year, you used to see Nicky make regular mistakes like every race, whereas
Yeah,
now he still makes a mistake every now and again. We all do, but nowhere near to the way you used to see it happen.
consistency
Yeah,
and pace. He's
and his pace has
really,
definitely got
really
quicker.
found.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, for sure. You see some of the times he's putting in now on those leaderboards, and he is one to beat when you see names up on
Especially in
there.
Group
The
Four,
dangerous
he's
time
trying to.
trials.
I think in
Oh God, yeah.
Group Four, he's trying to take Kingy's title of the Group Four master off him. So
Oh, Might have to grow a few inches for that first.
Slugsy saying, was Nicky the head judge on this? Oh, and Clarky, ERA Nicky, maybe soon, Clarky, maybe it will be if he keeps going. And for our final category now, then, which is the one that I'm sure everybody wants to win, and the one that everyone will be looking to knock off next year. Not that sounds wrong, doesn't it? You know what I meant, though. But it's the driver of the year. So again, our nominations for this one were are they Nick? Obviously, everyone knows how quick Nick is, but again, few crashes at times, but also put some unbelievable laps in this year. One-off laps in time trials, but also fastest laps in races. Pulled out some unbelievable laps in races
And
this year.
yeah, you think about the AHR TBT, 20-second lead. Just ran
Yeah,
away with
things
it.
like that where
Him
he's just flown off.
in
That's
that
what I mean.
car at Spa, he was just unstoppable.
Yeah, when he's on
Incredible.
fire, isn't he, Nick?
Yeah, you can't touch him.
And then next, Gecko Racer, another one so consistent throughout the year in all sorts of different events. Gecko, and obviously very fast as well. But the one for me is Gecko. Is just how he's so consistently fast.
He's rock steady.
Very rarely
Rock
see
steady.
Gecko make a mistake, and if you do, something's gone drastically wrong. You
And
question,
he can still be quick and look
yeah,
after his tires and save fuel and not make a mistake
yeah. That's
and push and
just so
defend and
consistent
just
with everything. All round, such a
such
great
an
driver. All round.
yeah, he's such a good all-rounder.
And then
Brilliant.
we got Slugsy, the naughty man himself.
God, I
Isn't
love him.
isn't this the Discord bot's favourite person, Slugsy?
Yeah, yeah. There's a special award for Slugsy at the end.
And then
But
we
yeah,
have. Sorry, go on.
he's put in some great he was gonna say he's put in some great performances this year.
Yeah,
From
definitely a few
stepping
in
in
Taurus as
last
well.
minute, Taurus stepping in last minute at the Wes event. Just yeah, overall pace has improved a bit. His consistency, he's done really well. Yeah, Taurus, Gambit, right up there all year. So good.
And then next we've got King Ears, another obvious nomination, especially when it comes to Team Taurus. Tries to win it every single time it's on. And if you're in his team, you
Yeah,
stand a
Team
good
Taurus.
chance. Group 4, unbelievable. And the only thing really with Kingy is just them tyres, isn't it? He likes to
But even that, it doesn't
tread off,
really
but it doesn't affect him. But he likes to rip that tread
it
off.
doesn't
Yeah.
really stop him, no. But he's had a good year in terms of like the ERF 24-hour, the wet stint that he did. I think he made up a minute gap within a lap. Just absolutely flying on that stint. And then yeah, performances in Tours. Individually in the Mini World Series, I think he got a podium in his class. Again with
Well,
the
Paul
Genesis
calling him
League
Mr.
and the
Rims,
Gambit.
and Nicky calling him Mr.
He is
Consistency.
he is Mr. Consistent. Not
Consistently
always the
on his rims.
quickest.
Yeah.
No, not always the quickest, but you watch some of his times in long stints and long races, it'll be a 2 minute
Oh, and Anza saying
two,
he
two
can't
minute
save
three,
tyres
2 minute
because
two, 2 minute two.
his ears
And
are flapping in the wind.
wow, there is that. Not very aerodynamic.
Yeah, definitely not. Mr. FA Cup. Uh,
He is FA Cup
yeah.
age.
And then our next
Wingnut,
nomination,
definitely a wingnut.
yeah, definitely. And our next nomination is Blue Racer. So Blue Racer, since joining the team, has obviously done loads of different leagues, not necessarily RA ones, but like all sorts of different ones, and he always does very well in all of them. And obviously got to be
And he's
part of the
won
esports
fair
team as
few
well,
too.
and on a controller as well, which
Yeah.
somehow makes it even more impressive, especially when since GT7 come out, the tyre wear definitely is a lot worse than it used to be on sport in comparison between controller and wheel. definitely worse, I think. So great, some of the achievements Blue Race has done since joining the team this year. And our final
Yes,
nomination was Deering. Again, some
Big
unbelievable
D.
drives and some unbelievable dancing as
What a
well.
guy. Yeah, what a guy.
Yeah,
Big D, what a guy.
yeah,
That's all I have to say about that.
yeah,
Big D, what a guy. On track, off track, sober, drunk, don't care. Love him.
yeah.
Great. Amazing.
Everything, definitely. And
Top draw.
we had a,
Absolutely top draw.
yeah. Oh, and he doesn't think he should be on the list though. Playing yourself down there,
Absolutely should be on
Deering.
the list.
And we had a few,
Especially like his Group 4 tourers last season. Again, individually just did so good. Culturally inappropriate were the winners. You know, there was Kaza, there was Deering, and there was Richie from CLR.
yeah,
He's a top driver too. But again, that's when you notice that Kaza and Deering have progressed. They've improved. Although they're fast, there's still progress to
getting
be
faster,
made
yeah,
even at that
and getting
level.
better, yeah. And we had a few extra nominations for this one as well. So Evo was added into the nominations on this one. Which again, probably deserved, especially after that drive that we were on
Speaks for
about
itself.
before, that he got second for in
Yeah.
Performance of the Year. So then we had Dens also nominated for this one, which again I also think is probably deserved for Dens. Dens has, as we said, improved a lot, but also just been very, very quick throughout the year and very consistent, as I said, and hence that's why he's improved so much. And then
Yep.
we also had Ost nominated for this one as well. So obviously, again, Ost has definitely got quicker, I think, this year, and definitely put in some good performances, and especially always there in the circuit experiences, trying to push other people on to be faster by setting them a benchmark to try and chase after. So definitely deserved for Ost to be there as well. But as we said, same as most improved, I think you could make a case for basically everybody in the team to be, on the list somewhere, couldn't you?
Yeah.
So
Everyone's a winner. We'll do primary
no,
school. Everyone gets the
we're
participation
not quite
medal.
like that though. You can't all win.
Damn it, Fred.
We'll find out who the winner is now. So first we'll start off third place for driver of the year. So for the big one, who's going to win the big one? So third place is Gecko Racer. So big congratulations to Gecko there. Definitely deserves to be on the podium. But I said I think everyone on that
Yeah, for
list
sure.
deserves to be on the podium, but unfortunately they can't all be. But Gecko taking that third place spot.
Yeah, well deserved.
And this was another, well, a lot of the categories for this were very close, but this was another one that was very, very tight on who could win this as
So
well, wasn't it?
close. Yeah, so close.
So we'll
All the way
move,
right up until the end.
yeah. So we'll move on to second place then. So second place it's Nick. It's the lightning quick man himself, but he's not quite managed to get up onto that top spot. He's having to settle for second place there, which he's not used to really,
Yeah,
is he,
so
Nick? Settling for second place.
no, but it's giving him something to work for next
Good.
year, this year.
Yeah,
What
this
day is
year.
it?
Yeah, this year. We are on the 2nd of
This
January, so this year,
year. Christ.
eh?
It's been a long year.
Yeah, definitely. It is now because you're adding 2 extra days onto it. So, does anyone going to put in the guesses for who's going to win this one before we announce it? Does anyone think who out of them others is going to take that title? Because I said I think could have been anyone really. Darren saying Slugsy, Gaz saying Ears,
Insane blue.
or
As
saying
saying,
if
oh,
Slugsy
Kingy.
wins he'll unsub from the channel. So we best hope Dens with blue. Quite a few for Kingy. I don't think Kaza wants Slugsy to win either. So is Slugsy going to take the
How
win
dare
here?
he?
A few fast
was
as
a few
well.
for us.
Yeah. So here we go. Here's the big one. Who's going to take home the win? It is King Ears. So King Ears takes home Driver of the Year for this year. So he's the one for everyone to try and beat next year. Well, this year. For last year, for this year. You're confusing me now, Ray, as well.
Don't blame me, Philip.
Yeah, I am. I've got to blame someone.
Fine.
So big congratulations to King Ears there. But the big
Amazing.
thing I want is nobody can let him win again this year.
No, someone else has to win it.
Yeah. So some of those guys nominated need to step the game up a bit more again this year. Slugsy asking for a recount there.
We'll go again until you get the answer
Yeah.
you want, shall we, Slugsy?
Steve saying how unbearable's the Discord going to be. I'm sure Kingy won't brag
I
too
see.
much. Gaz
I
asking
see
what,
Jakey
what
there with
position is
eyes.
Paul in. I mean, he doesn't play the game, Gaz, so he's at the bottom.
He didn't even get nominated.
Yeah,
We can give Paul a prize
yeah,
for putting his hand in his pocket for
yeah,
prizes. Thank you for that, Paul. And I want some more this year, please. Oh, dig, dig, dig. Excuse me.
Is this why you've got him cornered, Ray?
Well, I mean, while he's here, might as well ask. But we've got some new talent that's joined us this year, so I'm really keen to see how the award shape up at the end
Yeah,
of this year for
I definitely think
all of these
yeah,
categories.
definitely these categories could go again for this year, and could probably
And
add a few more in as well. But I definitely think
oh,
there's a few people that I'm expecting to challenge, especially for most improved over the year. A few guys that definitely could keep working the way. I mean, even the likes of Nicky can still keep working on and getting even quicker. So, but Nicky definitely, everyone needs to knock Nicky off his first place podium. What was it? 2 first place and a second place throughout all of these.
yeah,
So,
Nikki's the one to be.
so everybody's got to work on that this year. Work on taking Nicky off that podium spot. And Nicky's got to work hard to try and stay in those positions as well. So that's obviously all the awards then. So we'll call it a stream there. So glad that everyone turned out to see what awards people were getting. As I said, obviously everyone deserves an award of some sort, but as Ray said, we're not a primary school, so we don't give everybody an award. And
No,
obviously,
but
but
I will just say, I'm so proud of every single person who has an RA tag, races for us, is just part of our community because they haven't been able to or can't
yeah, even a
race
lot of
for
the
whatever
people that,
reason
as
at
you
the
said,
moment.
just a part of the community that aren't even in the team.
Yeah,
There's some great
personal.
people
And
throughout the
then
community as
then
well.
you've got the wider
Yeah.
community. But everyone is that you just make me feel so proud. And it's nice to do something like this to show you all that we
We do care sometimes.
and
Oh, are we losing you there, Ray? Are we having technical difficulties towards the end?
no technical
Oh,
difficulties,
oh,
just
you're back.
are you having technical difficulties?
Well, I couldn't hear you for a bit, so I was presuming you were, but it could be my end.
I did have a pause. I just said I'm proud of everybody.
Oh, maybe it was just you pausing. So everyone saying there, Gaz saying great to see
As
the
as
community
a
growing
team.
strong, which it is.
Yeah. I
So
just want everyone being a part of that.
yeah, so we'll leave it at that then, and hopefully another
Yeah,
good
we
year
will.
of racing in our leagues and also other leagues, and special one-off events and all sorts. So hopefully for an even
Yeah,
better year
super
next year.
exciting things happening.
Yep. So see you all
Yeah,
later.
it's gonna be. Bye, everybody. Love
Bye.
you.